Hey there everybody. Before this video starts, I'm just gonna say that I'm not feeling that great. I am really sick. So if you're not really able to tell, that's perfect. But if you are able to tell, then that's unfortunate. But yeah, I was kind of feeling like, pushing myself forward into making this video because, I put in a lot of effort and I didn't really want like my sickness to ruin it all. So, have you guys ever gotten this weird message where, a person is basically talking to you about, needing another player for a tournament or something like that, and then they basically ask you to go on a website? Well, the website or the design that you see on the screen right now is a website that I've basically designed. It's just a quick mock-up that I've basically worked on, like designed, to try and resemble the scam websites that the scammers are basically going to send. And as you can see, it says sign in with Steam. Now, what happens if you click on sign in with Steam? Well, here's the pop-up, right? Now, that is the pop-up that I was talking about in the last two videos that I've made regarding CSGO scammers. It is not a real pop-up, and of course, it's going to be a pop-up that is going to scam you, that is basically going to steal your information and basically, let the person who's messaging you get complete access or control to your account. Now I'm going to dig a lot further into this really weird rabbit hole, and basically try and expose and give you the complete POV of how CSGO scammers work. So let's get right into it. So what you guys are seeing right now is essentially a little thread on a forum that basically offers CSGO cheats, and also just like CSGO website scripts like gambling websites and a bunch of things like that. And I basically came across this thread of a guy that basically made a source for making a phishing link, which means that this is what most of the scammers that are basically approaching you are basically using. They're using this source that basically looks exactly like the Steam community page. Now, over here, you can see that it says this copy is an authorization page, open ID, Steam to enter a third-party site. You can see the login procedures, all that type of stuff. Basically, it does exactly what the normal Steam authorization page does. Now, what's really scary about it all, they actually explain into detail how the actual scam works, how the source actually works. Now, over here, you can see that it says there is a dedicated notifications page for receiving beeps when new data is received. Now, that means that whenever you write your actual information, like into the actual script that the guy actually uploaded, it's going to give a beep to the scammer that'll basically give him a little notification that, your details go into a file by the name of accounts.txt. This is basically where your account is going to be stored. Now, it's going to be stored in a format of username, password, and then your mobile authorization code. Basically, he's including all of the files to basically be able to scam a lot of people. He's giving out the link to people so they're going to be able to actually make it work. But this is actually how it works. This is how most scammers actually find all of those phishing sources and all that kind of stuff on sketchy forums. Now, you might be wondering, how do they basically, how do they approach you? Like, how do they know how much money you have in your inventory? Or how do they get to me? How do they know where I'm at? Like, all that kind of stuff. Now, the next step is actually going to show you exactly how they do that. Now, here's one of the ways of how scammers get to your profile. This website that you see right now is called csgo.exchange. And so the way that the scammers actually work is they go into their profiles, and then you have the top friends part. Now, this is a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. But what they do is they go into their friends' profiles, and then from here, they basically, you just gotta wait, and then you see more profiles, and you see exactly how much money they actually have. So they go like over here to Moko, for an example, and then we're just gonna wait. So as you can see, he has $196 on his inventory. And then let's just go over here. We're gonna go to this guy over here for an example. You know what? Let's go Andy. And you just keep on going, and that's what scammers do all day long. That is how they basically work. They look for profiles and they just go on Steam, and then they basically add the person, and that is how they just find their victims. They keep on doing that again and again and again and again all day long, and that is basically how they get to your profile. I think we sort of got the point, but that is how they do that. Now, let's just say this guy has $500. What the scammers would do is they would like add him on Steam, and then they would try and make it, maybe like steal his knife and his skins, and it'd be like, yeah, we need like a new, we need one more player, blah 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 blah. You know how the scam goes. But that is how the scammers actually work. I hope that the POV or something like that, or the video, maybe opens some of your eyes, some of your guys' eyes. And again, I've gotten comments before of people saying like, yeah, you're not really renewing anything. But I believe that, the more I'm able to basically get information out there that might help people not get scammed, the more I'm going to do that. And so, yeah, I'm just going to go for that again and again and again. I'm going to try and protect people as much as possible, and try and, kind of share a lot of awareness, because I still see a lot of people getting scammed. And, since the videos that actually came out, I've gotten a lot of people that basically DM'd me, and they said, yeah, we've actually been scammed, and we watched the video and all that type of stuff. And, yeah, it's sad to see that, people are still being scammed. And I don't really know, that was sort of the thing that kind of motivated me, I guess, with wanting to share awareness, I guess. And so, yeah, thank you all for watching, and have an amazing day, guys. Take care.